First, you're gonna draw a zombie pizza.
Yeah. We're going to draw a pizza monster, or a zombie pizza. We hope you're going to follow along with us. It's going to be gross, but super fun. You need something to draw with?
A marker,
Yep.
some paper, and something to color with.
Yeah. Now we're going to use markers, but you don't have to. You can use whatever you have at home. We're also using marker paper. You ready to start?
Yeah.
First, we're going to draw the top of our pizza, the crust. We're going to draw a curve like that for the crust. Yes. And we're drawing it towards the top of our paper so that we have room for all of the melted cheese down here. Okay, now let's draw the top of our crust. And we're going to start right above this line, and we're going to draw the same line again, but not all the way across. So we're going to try to match like that, but then we're going to stop about halfway. That way we can draw it. We're going to make it look like a bite has been taken out of the crust. And you can see the stuffed crust, the stuff on the inside. But it's not going to be cheese. We're going to make it gross slime.
Yeah, gross slime.
Let's skip over here. We're going to pretend like we're drawing that line all the way over, and then we're going to draw just a little line. So imagine that line coming over, and then just adding, yeah. Now let's draw the bite. We're going to draw bumpy lines like this, coming across. Doesn't that look like teeth chomping? Yeah, or a lot of teeth. I like how many teeth you drew. Okay, now let's draw the slime or the stuffed crust. We're going to draw a bumpy line going this way inside of the bite. Yeah, all the way across. And then we can also, let's draw a curve connecting the bite down into the slime. We're going to draw more slime later. Let's leave it just like that, and we'll finish the end of the crust. We'll draw a curve to connect the top down to the bottom. Okay, we're going to draw that same curve over here on the right. We're also trying to make our pizza look 3D. Next, we're going to draw the melted cheese. We're going to start by we're going to split our crust right in the middle. And we're going to draw an imaginary line that comes down, and we're going to put a point down here at the bottom. You know how cheese or pizza slices are cut so they look like triangle. You could go down even further. Go down a little further so your pizza is even bigger. And that's okay about that dot. We'll turn it into something else.
Yeah.
Let's start over here. We're going to draw our first drip. We're going to come down, melted cheese. We're going to come down like this, and then we're going to draw a line or a curve that loops back up. So it's got some melted cheese drip. Okay, now we're going to make our cheese. We're going to come down to this point. So we're going to make a couple more drips, but we want to come and finish down here at the point. Watch this. I'm going to add another. Maybe this drip isn't as big, but another one, and then connect into the point. Yeah, you could add any more. Add a couple more, one more drip, and then connect it to the point. Yeah, little drip. Yeah, good job. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it on the right side, and we're going to make the drips go the other direction. So we'll draw, come down like this. Maybe this drip is really big. Yes. Then we're going to loop back around, add maybe another one, and then into the point. Good job. And then connect it. All right, we got our melted cheese. Let's add more details. We're going to add the rest of our crust, but first let's draw slime coming out of the stuffed crust area. So first, let's draw a smaller curve that kind of matches our crust line, but it's smaller. Then we're going to draw the slime coming out. So let's draw one drip on top. And then maybe we could draw another drip coming out further. Whoa, it's like it's squishing out. It's going to be gross. And then we're going to do one more drip coming down further and then connect it in. Let's do that same thing over here. And maybe this one's coming out on the other side. So I'm going to just draw maybe a small drip and then a big drip and a small one. And then connect it back in. So I did that quick. You don't have to draw it exactly like that. You could add more Yes, or that looks really cool. Okay, now let's connect the top of the crust down to the slime. Then we're going to imagine that crust coming behind the slime and coming down like this. Let's add a worm coming out of our crust. I'm going to do the same thing we did with the slime, just add a little curve this time. Then we're going to draw the top of our worm. We're going to curve out and down. Then right at the end, let's curve the other way. Okay, let's draw the other side of our worm. We'll start at the bottom of the curve, and we're going to draw a matching curve that comes out just like the top one. Yeah. And then right here at the end, let's draw the end of the worm. Oh, that's gross. Let's add another worm over here. I'm going to add more worms. This time I'm just going to draw a little loop that comes out and then back in.
It's a big worm.
Yeah, that one's really thick. Now to finish our worms, we need to make them look more 3D. Let's add little curves going down our worm. Now, this gives our worm texture and makes it look more round and three-dimensional. Let's do the same thing over here. This time I'm going to draw the curves going this way. Let's finish our crust. We're going to imagine it coming behind our worm right here, and we're going to come down and stop right next to the point of the cheese, the end of our slice of pizza. Good job. And then we're going to connect it to the cheese at the very bottom. All right, let's add sauce to our pizza. We're going to start here and let's draw a wavy line over to the other side. Now we could also add sauce on the side of our pizza in between the cheese and the crust. I'm going to draw even more sauce down here and maybe even a little more down here, all the way down to the point. Oh, we could draw sauce. Yeah, keep going. We could draw sauce coming out of the cheese. Right here, let's draw more little, like a splash.
Like fire coming out.
Yeah, it kind of does. It looks like the slime, drips of slime. I'm going to add even more right here at the end. Oh, and we could even add some coming out over here. Now, I know we're going really fast. I'm going fast. You don't have to do it exactly like mine. You can pause the video if you need extra time, and you could add even more details. What should we draw next on our pizza?
Funny face.
Is that your zombie mouth?
Uh-huh.
Let's first draw an oval over here for the left eye. I'm going to draw a big oval like this. It's really tall. And I'm going to we'll draw the same oval over here on the right. Let's make it look like the cheese is melting away from the eyeballs. We're going to draw a line that curves down like this and then back into the eye. It looks like the letter J. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to do that same curve on the right side, except going the other direction. And we could also draw little drips of cheese underneath that wrinkle. And we could do the same over here. Next, let's draw a smaller oval inside of the eye. We can color it in. This is for the pupil inside of the eyes. Well, it's really starting to look gross.
Yeah, it is.
Next, we should draw the mouth. Let's draw a tongue sticking out. Let's draw a U right here at the bottom of our pizza in the middle. Look at that, you connected to that little dot. Now we're going to draw the top of our tongue. We're going to draw a curve like that. Looks like a little hook. And then right here in the middle, we're going to curve up like this, over, and then outside of the tongue. Okay, now let's draw the outside of our mouth. We'll start here and we'll draw a line that comes out and connects to the outside of the tongue. Let's also draw that same line on the other side. Now we're going to kind of run into your eyes, but that's okay. We're going to curve around like this, up, over, and if you want to, you could also add, I'm going to draw drips of cheese right here, and then we're going to connect back down on the other side. You could leave the drips of cheese off if you want, and just draw a big upside down U to make it a little easier. Yeah, and then there you go. Just connect it back in. That was easy. Good job. What are we missing?
Pepperonis.
Yeah. Let's add toppings to our pizza. I'm going to draw a pepperoni right here. And maybe another one over, I don't know, maybe half of a pepperoni. And this one's going to go behind the tongue.
This pepperoni looks like his nose.
It does look like his nose. I'm going to add maybe some, green peppers. Look at this. I'm going to draw 2 curves. Kind of looks like a piece of macaroni.
Oh, yeah.
We draw 2 curves together.
Because it's not colored in.
Yeah, we need to color it in.
But it could be macaroni.
That could be. That would make it even grosser. Well, actually, it'd probably be good with macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, because it's cheese.
Yeah.
On cheese.
So I add more little curves and then, so 2 curves together and then connect the outside edges. I'm going to add one more pepperoni slice, but I don't know where to add it. Let's put it in right here. I'm going to draw it right here on the end. And then we'll just connect it to the end of the cheese. I'm going to add one more green pepper right here in the middle. Oh, let's add one more worm. I'm going to draw an S curve coming out and another one right below it. And then connect the top down to the bottom. Ooh, that's a really thick one. I like that. And then we could draw those curves to give the worm more texture and make it look 3D.
Spiky worm.
It is a spiky worm. I like it. Awesome, we did it. We finished drawing our zombie pizza. It looks really disgusting.
Yeah.
We still need to do one more thing though.
Color it.
This part we're gonna fast forward, but at the end you can pause the video if you want to match our same coloring. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Awesome, we did it! We finished coloring our zombie pizzas. They look so disgusting, man.
Yes.
Good job. I love how it turned out. We added a lot of extra worms and also more splats and gooey drips. It looks really gross. We also added more details to the eyes. Now you guys can add as much gross stuff. You could add more eyeballs or bugs. That would be way cool. Lots of bugs. Even spiders.
And webs.
Oh, lots of webs.
We hope you had fun drawing your zombie pizza.
We do. We hope you had a lot of fun, and we hope you have fun making it really gross, adding more things. You can even add a background. Maybe there's more zombie pizzas, little ones, baby ones in the background.
Yeah.
And we'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.